Okay, and I will probably go over a little bit more specific stuff because I don't want to put everything on air about, you know, since you guys are going to be actually be competing, and I don't want to just, you know, air out everything. Although, honestly, aside from, like, specific, okay, we do this on this map, you do this build, and that kind of stuff, I mean, nobody really cares. I mean, it's all just generic stuff that everyone knows anyway.
Not like they haven't closely knit the Evolve community. Everyone knows just all the same stuff, too.
Pretty much. And that's what, like I said, I can't wait until the game actually changes. Like, I feel that, like, see, the reason why a lot of people don't like the current meta is because I don't feel that there's enough pioneers trying to change the meta. Like, a lot of people are taking the safe route. Like, the reason why Hank is so popular is, yeah, his shield is good, but honestly, the shield sucks if your team is good at dodging, because you're not going to be taking damage, so there's no reason to have a shield, so you can actually change that to be a more offensive character. But Hank is safe, and he's popular, and so a lot of people just rely on what's popular. It's the same thing as net decking and all these kind of stuff, that there's very few innovative people, especially when it comes to asymmetrical games. The thing about asymmetrical games is, like, if you keep losing a Kraken, play as Kraken and find out what kills you, and then do that backwards. And that's where the meta really changes. But I feel like a lot of Evolve players only play Hunter or only play Monster. There's very few that play both, and I feel that the best players out there, the ones that are going to come up with new metas and new innovative ideas, are ones that are really good at both. Maybe not the best per se, but they have enough of a mindset to understand, well, if I'm the Monster and this wipes me out, let me try that as a Hunter and see how I can counter myself doing that same thing. And that's where I feel a lot of that's going to come on. That being the case, though, are we going to be reforming the group, or is this the same group? Because I'm not sure now that Cookie's here.
That's a good question.
You guys put me back out, guys watch the stream, and you guys go to normal positions?
I say let's just do this. Because right after this game, I do have to go. Sadly, something just came up.
Alright.
Not bad. My mic was muted this whole time, no wonder. Alright. That solves that mystery.
Sorry, Cookie.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
My bad about being late.
Again?
Something came up with one of my friends. They got stranded in a really bad neighborhood, and I had to go pick them up. So.
No problem.
Sunnydale?
You got MaddCow here?
Yeah. I've been listening. MaddCow, thank you so much for taking time out to help us out. You know, not with like specific strategies or anything like that, but as a team captain, I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
And
I love, like.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just saying I'm sorry for being late on the day that you promised to actually help out our team.
Hey, no worries. I just as a little bit of background, I love coaching, training, mentoring, and all that kind of stuff. Like, my ideal position in any job, like a real job that I have, is I love being a trainer. And so, like, this is I love this. This is what I live for. Like, I any way that I can help improve others, especially like a community, especially people that I know, like that's my bread and butter. That's what I'm all about.
All right. Well, just know you have my personal thanks for that. You know, like, I know as a team, like, we're pretty new. We have a lot to work on, so this really helps us. You know, anything to help us get that advantage.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate it. Give me 1 second. Let me change a channel for my son real quick. You want to watch Up?
Yeah, no problem.
You know, Task Force is a sucker.
Up?
Hate Task.
Okay.
I don't know why I invited him to the team.
So I know Cross has to go soon, so we're going to go ahead and see. Also, so this time, Cross, here, go up a channel real quick. I'm going to try and talk to you real quick, one-on-one real quick.
Channel switched. User was moved to your channel.
Never mind. I'll just... Whoops, wrong person.
User joined your channel.
Hello?
User was moved out of
Hey,
your
how's it
channel.
going? So with that advice, what I want you to try this time is I want you to go, don't worry about any sneaking, just go left, murder Striders and Mammoth Birds
User
only, don't
joined your
stop.
channel.
Hey, don't worry about me. I'm not in the game. I'm just team captain.
Nope, no worries. So I'm basically explaining, this time I want him to try it without sneaking. Just go through, murder as many Striders and Mammoth Birds as you can, and then cut through the caves. I know that we just went over the strategy, so they're probably expecting it, but go ahead and try it anyway and see how he feels when you have a lot more armor. So ideally, you should absolutely have full armor before they even come close to seeing you the first time. 3 Mammoth Birds should be very easy to find on the checklist, and you should have full armor. At that point, you can kind of hang back around that little area where I said it's horrible for the monster to be domed, because if they throw the dome on you, that means you can run, hide, or go straight to that northwest area, and get that taken care of. Something else is to kind of be a little aware when the dome's about to go down. When you have 10 seconds left, try and save up all three traversals so that as soon as the dome comes down, you can blitz the hell out of there and get straight for an evolve spot so that the dome shouldn't be up even if they do catch up to you in time. So go ahead and try that and see how it's familiar with. It might take 1 or 2 games until you kind of get the idea, okay, I'm going to take this path through the caves as opposed to this one, because there are a couple of shortcuts that can shave off a second and 2, and those kind of do add up. So go ahead and try doing that and see how that feels to you, and then we'll go from there. And if you want to, go ahead and stick with the feeding perk. I think that will be really good with this strategy, so you can kind of get an idea of how fast you can stage up.
All right. Oh yeah, question. You know distillery, right? The snow level?
Yeah.
All right. I just want to know your personal opinion. I like to take the right path towards the building because I'm the type of monster. I'd rather go to the place where I want to be domed at than go to the optional feeding route. It's just that on dam, I think it's just better to go to the feeding routes because it's just a narrow level. You're gonna get caught eventually, so I'd rather get caught when I have enough food in my belly. On distillery, I like to go in the buildings that fight at to waste the first dome so I can go evolve. How you feel about that?
I feel that's very dependent on what their composition is, because if you fight in the building and it's a good dome and they have like Parnell or Cabot, you're going to get absolutely raped. And so it really depends on the hunter's composition more than anything. I'm not a big fan of fighting in the buildings outside of stage 2. At stage 1, you're still not going to have the burst to be able to get somebody down. So it's usually a little bit better to make sure that you have food from locations. Because if you want to evolve in the buildings, you've already cleared out that food in the area. So that means you're going to come out of a cocoon and there's not going to be very much food. So I'm not going to say it's not a good strategy, but it's really dependent on them having not a high burst damage team, if that makes sense.
Alright. No, that does make sense.
Cool beans.
Because if you fight close area like a building, unless I'm playing a fast agile monsters, I'm gonna be taking damage. And with Kaba and Parnell, I'm gonna take that damage. And I'm gonna be taking permanent health damage. Yeah. So yeah, you're right.
Cool beans.
Right.
So let's go ahead and let's go give the hunters a run for their money. Also, as a heads up, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but from their play, normally Killer is the one on Trapper. Task is okay, but he doesn't cut you off very well. Use that to your advantage because the Trapper doesn't play optimally. So I'll just basically treat the game as this. It's you versus the Trapper, and you'll get a lot of really good clean domes that way.
Oh, all right.
Also, one last thing. If you can ever smell any of the hunters, especially the Trapper, try not to eat in that area unless there's a lot of line of sight between you and them. I'm a very big picky person when it comes to people that will do like one traversal and kill something and then try and eat, and I think that an aggressive team would punish you very bad, and so that it gets you in a bad habit. So just be very, very careful. If you can smell the Trapper, don't stop to eat unless like there's really no reason to stop and eat. But yeah, let's go ahead and go kick their butt.
Huh.
Yeah,
I
actually have a bad habit of stopping and eating because I like to start fights with people. So I will technically bait out I will bait me eating and then like just sleep at them. But I don't think that will work a lot of times. I only think that will work like once or twice in a real game.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's head down.
All right.
User was moved out of your channel. Switched.
Okay, let's go ahead and do this on Dam.
By the way,
is anybody backing out? Is anybody changing spots or anything?
I don't think we are.
I think we're just sticking with this team comp for this final Cross's final game, and then we'll rotate around.
Yep. Not tonight, 4DAP. Right now, I'm
Depending
just
on
doing.
What you guys want to do? I personally love Monster, and an opportunity to have MaddCow give me some tips would be awesome. I don't know if anybody else is looking to play Monster at all.
I can play Monster if you didn't want to, but you know, since you want to, and we did recruit you for Assault or Monster, I don't mind letting you have the chance.
But that's if MaddCow even has time. I don't know how long we have him for.
I'm a night owl. I mean, technically, I should go to bed before midnight, but that's hours away. I'm fine.
Isn't that like an hour and a half away for your time?
2.5.
2.5, yeah. I'm feeling like doing this. Is this allowed, Mad Cow?
What was that?
You can go that.
I can do this? Okay. So let's not play bad now, because we're gonna get punished very badly.
It's just gonna make me and Kyra have to.
You're gonna
pull
do that
a lot.
now, huh?
Here, let me go ahead and
Yes.
mute Cross so that it's a little bit more authentic.
I'm a little scared.
Whose TeamSpeak is this? Because I have admin rights on here.
This is the Evolve TeamSpeak. This is probably where I met you originally, back in like beta.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. This
Oh,
is the,
DGL. Okay, yeah. I helped set this up. Yeah. I was so
Oh, server reset up.
I was so bitter about the DGL tournament because my team was going to compete, but the person who created and organized it wanted to play more than run, so I couldn't play on my team, and I ended up doing all the back admin stuff, and so I'm slightly jelly and bitter about it.
We actually
yeah, that
talked
definitely
about how
makes
you had
sense.
admin privileges while you're up there.
That's
Hey,
cool.
since you have admin privileges, you should totally get us a team channel.
I don't think I can make permanent team channels on here. I think I tried it once and they disappear as soon as somebody leaves the channel or everyone leaves the channel.
You can only make 10
Oh.
channels.
You can't make it permanent. Like there should be an option when you're making it. You can make it permanent.
You gotta coach
I'll have
us,
to go
man,
through the
that's enough.
options. Okay, so he cut through the caves. I like to have seen him come back here, because this is where the striders and mammoth birds are. This is going to slow him down a little bit, so just be very careful when you're going through here.
We can get into.
And no spawns. Wow, this is really bad. So here's a couple mammoth birds. I like that you sneak past here. So there's mammoth bird. Don't go after the dune beetle. I don't want to see him go after that. So he's got a little bit of food. That was a really bad start for him. Just really bad spawns.
Same split, same
Yeah,
split.
same split.
I got tracks here. They're
Killer.
Yep.
one here.
Okay, Killer, use your UAV all the way to the west.
Be
might have
careful of the
gone
birds. Birds. Okay.
You might have looped all the way
UAV.
around here and come back.
Yeah, all the way
top
to
of
the
way.
west. All the way back
I'm
there.
just gonna just right in front of us, though, to save time.
So there's a little bit feed. This is probably going to get carrion birds in a second.
Monster's point of view.
Yeah, there we go.
We got birds.
Yep.
I'm
We
right
got
over
birds.
towards it.
Okay, so now if I were him, I'd probably run backwards, because if he hasn't smelled the hunters from now, he can anticipate that they're heading down this
Okay,
way.
okay.
He's heading,
Okay.
Watch out for that beetle.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
be
see him.
careful about being in a corner. So they do
Get
see
over
him.
there, this whole medic. Come on.
So I like the trappers by over here, but he is by himself. That's very, very scary.
Sounds safe.
Like I know the thing about Bucket is he's going to make the trapper very vulnerable, and the trapper can absolutely get. Okay, so the support's catching up.
Mind the nomad.
Step back.
Nice. This should be ready. So now he's ready to evolve. So this is a fantastic spot to be in. Now he's just looking for the trapper and looking for a place to evolve.
Right in front of me.
So if he goes back here and realizes them, he might be able to go ahead and evolve back here, knowing that there's no cabot or anything. Ooh, nice damage on the assault. Going to slow down the assault.
Carabonzo.
Good and shielded.
But yeah, if he should book it towards back here and evolve.
Okay. Well, it was nice playing with you guys.
Yeah. Go C position.
Oh, he got a traversal bug.
As Goliath?
Yeah, you can do it on Hunter. You can do it on every monster. If you hit an angle correctly, you can super boost.
So remember, so this isn't a very good place if you're Hank, so just be careful. Yeah, and then he smelled the trapper. So he needs to get away from the trapper.
There.
Now go back the other way. Other way. No, don't keep going there. Be unpredictable.
Oh god.
That's another thing. If you can hurt the trapper,
Oh, God.
that Mega Mouth.
No.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so clutch. Okay, that could have been game.
We cannot be doing this, guy. That's not pro strat.
Not pro strat. Okay, so now the monster should do absolutely can. I like that the hunter or the trapper is going straight to the evolve spot. That's absolutely what you should be doing. With him, I would probably evolve around this pillar over here, just because it's not quite the caves, but he doesn't have to worry about Hank.
Mine, just do exactly
But I don't know what his traversals are at. If he has full traversals, go for the cave. You just don't want to spend too much time going for here. But if he does get domed, the trapper's going to be all by
He's
himself.
going for the evolve.
Yep, there's the evolve. Kill those things. Good job. Evolve, 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 evolve. Don't Ooh. Next time, evolve a few feet that way, because this guy can shoot from a distance, so just be careful with that. So support. Oh, he's got Bucket. Bucket's not as bad. I thought it was him.
Yeah.
And there we go. A little bit of damage. And here comes the thing. Ooh. Nice. Getting some damage off of a trapper. So now when you are up against this team competition, the biggest thing is you want to probably focus. Ooh, get a little bit of food. There we go. Nice. Nice. Look at that. Amazing. Feed perk is good in combat. So just be careful. So right now you kind of want to avoid. So if you're going to commit, I would absolutely commit towards Kyra because Bucket's not going to be able to save her too much, or going after Griffin. At stage 2, you should be able to go ahead and do that. But you want to use a lot of your traversal. Knock them around a few times, make them waste their jetpack so they can't traverse after you. And then, yeah, so your Flame Breath is really good about clearing out Bucket's turrets. But Bucket's turrets can really shred you up, so you have to be really careful. And there's a Harpoon. So the dome should be coming down in a little while. I'd be using these pillars a bit more to break line of sight. And then, ooh, Medic going down. Oh, that was a very clutch Harpoon right there. Medic might actually go down here. Fantastic. At this point, it's debatable. If you could stay to commit, you probably could have gotten 1 or 2 more strikes out of there. So here we go. The monster is away. That was a very good engagement. 1 strike on the Medic for a quarter of your health at stage 2. Not bad. Not a big fan of leaping going this way. You should immediately go across because you're trying to waste the Hunter's jetpack. Climb, climb, climb. And a Harpoon in the butt. Nope. No Harpoon. And so here we go. So now you should be able to armor up and get very, very strong. Hey, Victory. Welcome back.
Help back up here. Definitely means his assault.
Ooh. He had the arcs down, man. Do we know where he is?
Yeah, I hear him. Like he's over here.
So one thing to be aware of, if you come here the first time and there's no food, if you come back again, there's not going to be very much food due to how the respawns work. So pretty much if you go to an area, there's nothing going to respawn that's really going to make it that great.
Right here.
Ooh, Assault might be seeing him very, very shortly.
Going up the wall.
Okay.
Nice call out. Now he's full armor and a very, very good area to engage. There's a plant here he can use to his advantage. And remember, you don't need to sneak too well, it's not too bad.
Right here.
Oh, that Bucket. I like that the Trapper is staying back and waiting for the intercept.
Yep.
Nice.
Right in front of me.
Going back.
Going back up towards the wall to the side.
This is a bad area to fight, remember?
Yep.
And yes, Victoria, the maps have changed quite a bit. At least this one, anyway.
What do you guys see? It's going back.
Right behind you guys.
Nice, going after the Medic. That is a brilliant play. The Medic is really out of position. The Medic should absolutely be back, especially when you have a strike already. So this could actually be very, very good for the monster. So the Medic might go down here if he can get 1 more hit off. Nice Harpoon. That Harpoon probably saved the Medic's life there. Here comes the charge. Oh, 1 more hit. 1 more hit. There we go. Nice play. Very, very well done, Cross. Very, very aggressive. And so right now, doing a little bit of damage. Will get domed here. I feel like he probably should have stayed more. The Medic was going to get picked up no matter what. If he stayed focused on the Trapper, he might have been able to do enough to down the Trapper and get the dome down almost instantly. Oh, Medic getting focused again. Great focus this game. Without Hank doing an absolutely great job. And there we go. There goes the Medic. So right now he is taking permanent health damage, but that doesn't matter because everything he does is permanent to them right now as well. And so this is going to be absolutely great if he can just kind of... And right now, I would probably go and probably finish the job. Basically what you do is you engage the Assault so that the Assault goes after you. And as their team, I would absolutely not engage the monster. You don't have heal regen. And look at this. There's going to be another free strike on Killer. He might go down. I can't tell if the Fire Breath is going to finish him or not. Yeah, there we go. So he does get a strike on the support. And once that Assault shield... Oh, the Assault shield wore off. This is actually very, very good. You get the Assault down, and this is going to probably be game here. There we go. Those two up. Ooh, what was that? Oh, that should have been. And there comes a strike on the Trapper. So be very careful. Oh, that might... Ooh, that's going to be close.
Just leave. Run.
Yeah, they should run. So task, there you go. Eat the body, good job. Now continue to engage. There's no reason not to. Be very careful with your leap smashes. They're clipping a lot on there, so you just have to be careful with that. If I were you, I would probably actually go after the Trapper, because you knew that the Trapper had very low health, and it probably would be easier to go ahead and get the second dome down, and then go ahead and get ready to evolve. So you've got 30 seconds. Ooh, and there goes the support. So try and be careful and aware of, ooh. Okay, sorry. I keep thinking the support, the Trapper is right through there because I can see through walls. To answer your question, Shallow Ghost, it kind of depends on how confident you are. If you're... Ooh. The support is... Oh, the support's running away. I like forcing the stage 3 engagement. If he's lucky, he can go ahead and intercept the support, and that can be very, very clutch. If I were Killer Deck, I would be far, far away now. So it kind of depends on your Goliath. How confident do you feel about map traversal and getting to stage 2 or 3?
Okay,
and that would dictate a pool of perks to choose from, in my opinion.
We have vision on him.
We should be fine.
So the monster's got stage 3. So at this point, he's going to be armoring up. He might be able to get to them before they're fully healed, but probably not. So it does look like the support is going to be able to get there. Now, hopefully the Mega Mouth is not over here, because if the Mega Mouth snacks him...
when you're running towards me, I can't protect you at all.
And when you keep on wait for me too.
So, very, very good focus there, Croz. I feel like you probably could have closed out the game, especially because of how antagonistic they were towards you. I might have spent the next 20 seconds going after these guys before evolving. Just because I feel like you probably could have gotten one more strike.
I think, place turrets down here.
So right now, a fantastic job. 2 strikes on the medic, 1 on the assault, and 1 on the support. Those are the best people to have strikes on. The Trapper's arguably not really important when it comes to having strikes on anything. So be careful about using your traversals. You always want to walk up and get into a combat and then start using them. But nice focusing, going after the medic once again. Brilliant. Ooh, and that leap smash, bam, instantly. So this game is looking very, very bad for the Hunters right now. Right now, I'd be going after the assault or the support. The Trapper does the lowest damage, arguably, out of all of them. So be careful you're not going for it. Now remember, there are also a couple of bodies up here. I don't even know why I'm talking. Croz is doing a fantastic game. I think he was trying to use his UAV. There's no reason to use that. Oh, Bonzo might get him up. I think he's baiting him out. I like that. I like that he's baiting him out because he'll hit the person on the ground and whoever. And that was a very preemptive shield. Leap smash, leap smash. Yeah, there we go. It will hit the shield, but you know what? It's going to go ahead, and there we go. Munchies and crunchies for Goliath. 1 or 2 more hits. Oh, leap smash should do it. And going after the Trapper. Brilliant. Brilliant job. Very good taking into consideration. GG. Oh, let me unmute him. GG.
Good game.
Good game.
So how did that feel, Croz, with the advice that you took?
Honestly, MaddCow become my teacher. Help my Goliath.
Yeah.
Help me, senpai.
I felt bad because you had really bad RNG. You did cut through the caves. I would have liked to have seen you keep going straight and then look for mammoth birds, but there were like no mammoth bird spawns, so that was just really bad luck. But you made really good do. You kept going and you went straight towards the other pack of striders, and then you saw the Trapper, and then you went to the other area to go ahead and evolve. So you did a really good job of being able to focus. Oh, let me go ahead and go back real quick. Although I don't know why. I mean, the nice thing is we don't have to worry about being in a lobby. I like this TeamSpeak. I need to use it more when I'm coaching. But no, really good job, Croz. You took a lot of the advice. You were fighting in really good spots, and you had absolutely amazing focus towards Kyra. And you could probably see the difference because right off the get-go, you were putting pressure on the Hunters, and the Hunters really had to scramble to keep them on the feet. The only thing I would possibly change is that when Kyra went down in that other dome when you were stage 2, and it was just the support and Trapper and you evolved, I probably would have spent 20 20, 30 seconds to try and find or follow the support, because you had both of them down to a sliver, and I feel like you probably could have gotten one more strike and then evolve, because they're still not going to come chase you when it's just the two of them and they can't really CC or anything like that. But aside from that, you were doing really good. I loved how you were baiting out the leap smash when the support went down at the very, very end at the generator. One thing to be aware of is when you do go in to engage, be very careful you don't spend 2 or 3 traversals that are suboptimal in getting to the location, and then they start jetpacking away from you and you can't catch up to them. So I would only use 1 traversal at most, especially in that cave, because you kept bonking your head, and so your leaps were really kind of munted because of that. But amazing focus, really, really, really solid job. Very, very well done. But yeah, thanks for the games. With regards to the hunters, I apologize. I did give them a little bit of advice beforehand, including kind of how you guys kind of played. One of the things that I used to do a lot is I used to break down a lot of people's mental acuity, and so I was telling them that the weak point was actually the trapper, just because normally it's killer that plays trapper and not task force, and so I was telling him that he's not quite as good as trap or cutting you off, and so basically just treat the game as if it's you against the trapper, and so he was able to do that a lot better. You evade your domes a little bit, so really good game though. Fun, very fun to watch.
I have to say, I think the only reason I'm so good at cutting is because of you, MaddCow. Holding that, like, there's one thing that we've all noticed about you, Task, is you're a little antsy with the dome when you have it, where they're not par. Like, you could just wait a little bit second and make it a perfect dome instead, but you throw it a little fast sometimes.
No problems. Really good game though, so don't feel discouraged by the way that game, Hunters. I will be able to go ahead and brief you as well, but I know that Kraz wanted to leave, and so I gave him specific advice for that. So thanks for the games, Kraz. I hope to work with you again. This is kind of a successful evening, and I've kind of just been in playing some other Payday 2 stuff, so I might do this again later this week. What are your guys' schedule this week?
Next playtime is Friday.
Yeah, so the next planned practice is Friday around 6, the time that we planned to start today, but we kind of had an AFK monster, and then I had some business to take care of. Friday around
6
what is it, like 6 Pacific? Yeah, 6 Pacific time. If you can't make that, Saturday I plan to have one roughly around the same time.
Okay, let's plan to do this again Friday night, barring anything weird shenanigans, and then just keep me posted through Steam. I leave Steam up all day, so if you ever do post to me, just don't feel bad if I don't get to it, because I only check it when I'm at home. That being the case, though, I usually get home around 6:30 PST, so you could go ahead and do like a quick warm up or two, and then we can try and meet again on Friday.
All right, that sounds good to me. Again, thank you for taking time out to do this.
Yeah, no problem. So you take
everybody's learned a lot, it seems like.
Thank you.
And I'll definitely be uploading these videos onto my YouTube channel. I usually space them out. I'll probably have 4 or 5 just for tomorrow, so you can kind of see, because I have a lot of talking in the background while it's going on, so you can probably see a little bit more in the background as well. That being the case, it was a pleasure playing with you again, Kraz, and let's go ahead and get cookies in here, and we can go ahead and get some more games in.
Let me back out, and good night.
No, I'm not ending the stream, Victory.
My team.
Good one.
They always pressure me. I always feel the pressure. Thank you.
No problem.
Have a good night, Cross.
They got there first.